differences. Immigration. The Democrats look at our immigration problem and say we have to give amnesty to everybody. That's not the right answer. I was just at the border in San Diego just a couple of days ago with the Border Patrol agents, and it's pretty clear what they think has to be done. Yeah, complete the fence, have more agents to be able to inspect what's happening there, but number three, make sure that we have an employment verification system, an identification system for people who come here legally so they can get work here, but the aliens that are here illegally don't get that card. And then you sanction employers for doing it. And by the way, for those that have come here illegally, they're welcome to get in line with everybody else that wants to be here, but no special pathway for those that have come here legally. And let's end this sanctuary city thing, where cities in this country say, you know what, come to our city as illegal aliens and we won't enforce the law. I can't imagine a worse or more conflicted signal to send to people who want to come here illegally than saying if you come to our city you don't have to worry. That's a mistake. We need to enforce the law in this great country. Now there are other challenges. I mentioned the jihad. Probably the greatest threat to civilization is this threat of radical, violent jihadism. It's a narrow slice of Islam that wants to cause the collapse of moderate Islamic nations. And we see that differently as well. John Edwards looked at that and said, well, there's no such thing as the war on terror. It's just a bumper sticker. Well, you tell that to the people in Indonesia, and Malaysia, and the Philippines, and Thailand, and Pakistan, and Israel, and Egypt, and Tanzania, and Kenya, Nigeria, and the people of Spain, and England, and New York City, and Washington, D.C. There's a war being waged by the terrorists, and we will win and wage a war on the terrorists. And I have to tell you, I have a lot of mixed feelings about the front in Iraq right now. I understand that. I believe we're right to pursue the surge. I believe it has the best shot for us being able to stabilize the country and keep the region from going into regional conflict that might cause us to have to go back again to a far worse situation. But I can also tell you this, that when we wake up in the morning in the summertime, you probably say, well, am I going to go to the Varsity for a hot dog? Am I going to go swimming today? Am I going to have a barbecue in my backyard? But there are all the families of those men and women that are in the surge who, when they wake up in the morning, say, I wonder if my loved one made it through the night. Yes. And it's time for us to show a surge of public support which matches the surge of sacrifice by so many families in this great country. Challenges, and I'm optimistic our future is brighter than our past because I see the heart of the American people, and it makes me optimistic and encouraged. I also recognize that when you face challenges, you turn to what you believe is the philosophy that made you strong in the first place. And if you had to pick one word that represented the conservative philosophy or republicanism, I don't know what word you'd pick. You might say values. Someone shouted that out the other day to me. There's another word I'd pick. Strength. We believe that the best ally peace has ever known is a strong America. And if we want to overcome the challenges we face, we want a strong military. I want to add at least 100,000 troops and provide more funding so they have the equipment they need in the battlefield and the care they deserve when they come home. Military. I want a strong economy. Keep our taxes down. Get us off of foreign oil entirely. Allow the American people to invest in the future. And strong families. I can go on at great length. There's probably nothing more important. Nothing more important to the future of this great country than the work that goes on within the four walls of the American home. And there are a lot of ways to strengthen our families. I don't have time to go through all of them now, but one is to make sure we tell our kids, you know, it's a huge advantage before you have babies to get married, so that a child has the benefit of two parents in their life. This is an exciting time for America. I know it's turbulent. I know there are great challenges around the world. But America always rises to the occasion, and we'll do it again. As long as we have leadership that tells us the truth, that lays out the vision of where we can go and actually leads and gets the job done, we can overcome any challenge that we have. America's future is bright. We are the hope of the world. We will always be that if we maintain our strength with our strong military to protect us, our strong economy to give us good jobs, and strong families to teach our kids values that are enduring. Thank you so very much.